Hi everyone, this is Christine Clifton with Mindful Business Matters, and today we're going to talk about those communication statistics that I used in my last video newsletter. So what am I talking about? So if you saw my last video newsletter, you heard me at the very end talk about certain ways to look at how you communicate and how much of it gets across. So I'm going to elaborate just a little bit on this video today. So think about how much we email, instant message, text, tweet, post, comment, all of those things just carry words in them. You are only getting across 7% of what you intend in those things using those mediums. 7% of what you intend is coming across. That's why emoticons were designed, all those smiley faces, sideways smiley faces, and pictures to enhance just the words and to try to give some feeling to them. So there you go, the birth of the emoticon. So let's amp it up a little bit. Let's add tone of voice to words. So what medium do you use for tone of voice? Well, that would be the telephone. So when you add tone of voice, you're now getting across a whopping 30% of what you intend. Yeah, that's right, only 30% when you're using the telephone. So it doesn't increase it much, but it increases it a little bit. Now think about something like this, which is the video, because you're seeing me smile and you're seeing my hand gestures. You're hearing my tone of voice. You're also hearing my words. What percentage might you guess the video gets across? How about 65%? That's better than 30 for sure, because now you do have my facial expressions to utilize in terms of getting your point across. You can use facial expressions for that. And hand gestures, by the way. All right, so what gets across 100% of what you intend? That would be in-person communication, because now you also have body language. You also have body language. Now, I also argue that when you're in person, your essence is a little bit more there as well, like your energy is in the presence of another person, and that can also be really powerful. So when you review these types of mediums and the effectiveness of them, take a moment now to look at how you're communicating. If you're a leader in corporate America and you're trying to influence people on email, you're not getting much more than 7% of what you intend. If you are a business owner and your website does not have a video on it, or an audio, by the way, but a video would catch people and keep them on your website a little bit longer if you have a video there and you're getting across 65% of what you intend. The words on your website right now, 7% of what you intend is getting across. And then when we think about the telephone, I know it's hard to pick up the phone and call somebody, but we're losing our muscle memory around this. If you do it instead of just using those word-only mediums, you're going to get across 30% of what you intend. So the phone is a bit more effective, and you can go back and forth in the moment and exchange a lot of ideas and information. Think about the last email argument you got in. Oh, come on, be honest. I know it happened. You went back and forth probably a dozen times. Well, you know what? It's because you're not influencing people in the best way possible using email. So if you're trying to influence people to action, you've got to get more effective with your communication. And sometimes that simply means using the phone instead of email, using video like this, or getting to them in person so you can really influence them with your essence and your energy, which is why people, quite honestly, connect with us anyway. And that's what we're talking about here. Connection. That's what communication is. So enjoy playing with these statistics. Think about how this plays out in your life, in your work, or your business, and choose a medium that's going to help you get your point across more effectively than just words. This is Christine Clifton with Mindful Business Matters. Until next time.